Okay, hello. Welcome to the stream, and it is raining, and I am quite sure that you're not hearing my voice quite well. And this is also the first time that I am using the mic in this stream. So, hey, this is my solo Minecraft world, not in a server. This is Java and version 26. I think. And this is my base. My farm. Sugarcane, bamboo, cactus, seaweed. Kelp. Kelp. My map farm, iron farm, food farm, sheep, cow, pigs, chicken. My infinite supply of fuel, carpet, water, lava. This is also my cobble farm, stone farm, it's called leatherwork, my supplies, enchanting area. I still need to organize my stuff. Bone meal. What's this called? Smelting area. One of my first smelters. Portal is upstairs. That was the ruined portal that I rebuilt. This is where I get my food. My second smelting area. So here I've made a sorter that will separate the eggs as it comes down here to this and throws it back into the chicken area. This is where the chicken is cooked and pig, pork, beef and mutton. Here I'm trying to make a smelting area for stone. The stone farm, cobblestone farm, dispenses from upstairs to here, and I am trying to make a sort of inventory area, stockroom area for the stones, and one will be going to a smelter to make stone and smooth stone. This chest will contain obsidian. I can make obsidian, and this is my lava supply, and will go in here. I started playing in this world I think last year. This is my inventory or stock room, temporary. So going to make a bigger one. I was just trying to organize myself, but as you can see, it is not successful. Mob farm, iron farm. I combined the two, making 4 areas for the iron farm and for the mob farm. All items goes down to here. I am planning on making a sorting area for those as well. And here I have my villager trading area. Still in the works, or in a work in progress. I plan to expand it to there and to there. Chickens. Hey, on record, that was the first time I got something out of the eggs. Now, I am playing solo. I started playing Minecraft, I think around COVID time, and that was because I was invited by a friend to play Minecraft in his server, along with other people that he was playing with. Back then, I was telling myself that it will take a lot more to convince me to play Minecraft because it looked quite like a black game for me, and I have played a lot of video games before playing Minecraft. This is where I get my XP and other items. Zombie spawner over here and spider spawner over there. So yeah, after getting invited to play Minecraft in his world, in his server, I have no knowledge whatsoever on playing Minecraft. How to play it and how things work in this game. So I was playing solo for a while before going to this server, and I had no idea there were modes, survival, creative, and I think there was adventure back then in the version that I first started. I think it was 16.5. And I was playing at first on creative just to get the hang of the game. And yeah, nighttime and it's bright. I have a what do you call that? A source pack, full bright, no pumpkin blue, and those are the ones that I'm using. And I also have a mod that makes aggressive mobs not attack me, just for my own convenience of playing the game. And I've played Minecraft without those mods before, so I can play even without this, without the mod that makes aggressive mobs not attack me. But not all of them are there are mobs that will attack me. So far I've seen slimes that will attack me once I get close, and I haven't checked other mobs like the one with the ancient city, Guardian. I think that was the Guardian. No, Guardians on the water pyramid, underwater pyramid. Guardians will can use their skills only on the one that cannot mine. These guys will not come after me as well, but they will still get blocks. I am looking for a mod that will stop Enderman from griefing, because once I punch in the code for mob griefing off, these villagers will not they will not breed, because they will not pick up the bread or the food that I will be giving them, because griefing is off. I thought it will only affect the Enderman. I found a mod once, but it's not compatible with the version that I am using. I am using Forge, and this is version 36, I think. I still don't have Elytra, so Elytra, however you pronounce it. I haven't gone to the end. I have not fought with the dragon. Reason for that, I still don't have proper weapons, equipment, since I plan to remove or turn off the mod that stops um, aggressive mobs from attacking. I will go to the dragon without that mod because I'm not sure what will happen if I still have that mod active. So anyway, this is one of the places that this is the main base, and that was my XP area. I also can get XP from here. And what else? I like making base ever since I started playing Minecraft. I became attached to making a base connected to the mountain, or transforming a mountain into a base. My first world before I accidentally deleted that world. The first world that I played with, it was in peaceful mode, no aggressive mobs, and I turned the entire mountain into my base, and playing that world, I was both in peaceful and in creative. So I was working on and on, building inside that mountain. And yeah, these guys won't attack me. The magma slime will attack me. And yeah, that world forgot to take note of that seed. I was playing with it until version 18, I think, or 19. I was jumping on version 16 and 17, trying to get that world again, that seed, right, by random generation. This is my witch farm. I am planning to rebuild this as well. Connect it to this area with a proper path. But wandering traders still here. So I made a mini base here when I was still working on this area. Here. Now you don't attack me. Now they don't attack me. I think the bigger one attacks. Sorry for the noise. Doesn't have much. I think it's because I'm not here most of the time. This is my first. Hello. This thing, that witch farm is my first witch farm that I made. Areas that I've visited. I'm using Journeyman map. AFK area. Yes, I don't think this is working. I think I need to rebuild this one. Or find another place. Find another swamp. Zero zero. Yes. Coordinate 00. I also made a super farm here. Are you still working? Okay, so anyway, going back to the one that I was mentioning earlier, when I started playing Minecraft, it was because someone invited me to play. And after getting the hang of playing solo, I accepted his invitation to his server. But ended up, after playing for I think a couple of months, after playing a couple of months, and he decided to do something else. So yeah, the server that he made ended up in my hands, and I tried taking care of it. Even his other friends who were playing in the server ended up not playing anymore as well. So after that, I also ditched it, leaving the server, leaving his server and playing solo for a while. Then I was invited again to another server by another friend, online friend. And ends up even making 2 servers for us to play in. He also decided to do something else. So yeah, back to playing solo again. So I don't think I will be playing in any other servers. Not because of those experiences, but I have to reconsider. And at the same time, if ever I will be playing on a server, I think it will be with fellow Filipinos. I am a Filipino gamer, actual gamer. I don't play much. I'm using a computer that's not that strong. This is a first gen i7 PC. That's what I meant. Third gen i7, running on 16 gig and 48 1050 Ti. So if ever I will be playing in a server, I will have to make sure that my computer can handle what they are using, especially I know some are also using mods to make their game run better or for their own convenience as well. Another thing is I am also what's that word? Influenced by other streamers who play Minecraft. Hermitcraft, Dream SLP. It was during COVID. They were what I was watching, and there were other gamers as well that plays Minecraft. And after being invited, or before being invited, I was already watching them, checking how their game works. And the added push were those two people who invited me on their servers. But yeah, not so good. I ended up playing solo and doing stuff on my own terms, on my own ways, learning that there are mods that I can use, play the game in a way that I want it to go for free. They will not attack. Reason for looking, or when I search for a mod that will make mobs not attack me. One, I am playing solo. Two, if I don't have backup equipment, it will be hard for me to get back my items that I lost in that area where I end up being defeated, especially if I do end up having good equipment during that time. This is a stronghold area. I already activated the end portal, but I am still going to wait a bit more before going there. I plan to redesign this area, connect it properly, I think over there. Yeah. Connect it properly to that portal area. making it presentable for me, even though I can just leave it alone like that. I will also be speaking in Tagalog since that is my native tongue, dahil hindi rin ako tatagal sa pagsasalita ng English. I will be running out of English words to say. Or as we say it in Tagalog, duduguin ang ilong or nosebleed while speaking in English. Okay, so this area will be rebuilt. I have episodes showing me removing water in this area using sponge, using sand, and I think I will make a temple, sort of a temple here. Now there is an underwater pyramid over there. Can I go there? No, it's not moving. So there is, let's go to the left, right here, and I think there is another in this area. My mouse double clicking even though I don't want it to. I have to replace my mouse one of these days. Or I can try fixing it myself, either clean it or replace the button inside. So there are other places here. Bastion, Desert Mesa, Pyramid. I found a pyramid. Reason why I made a portal there, just to make it easier for me to go. I have a base spawner in this area, but I don't know how to make it into a farm. I've seen videos, especially in Hermitcraft, but it's either I am feeling lazy to do it, or something else. The blaze will not attack me. Even the Wither Skull, they will not attack me. And once I remove the mod, these guys, they will be itching to get a piece of cake. And I am sure of it. These guys, I only got one skull from these guys. Maybe if I remove the mod, they will be a bit more generous to giving me their heads. Because I need a wither to get that thing, that item to make beacons. The Nether Star. I need that. Well, I can make a farm, a wither scale farm, but after watching the video, I need a bigger area where mobs won't be able to spawn in. And the spawn proof areas. And if I will be using this area, I need to blow up a lot of places. Also, I'm still using armor, diamond armor, because I still don't have the upgrade thing to get what do you call it? Forgot what it's called. The class armor. The next armor after getting diamond. Yeah, that's one thing that's good for having or playing in a server. You have other people to play with at the same time. They may also have the stuff that you need. And that's another reason why I looked for a mod that will stop mobs from attacking me, because it will allow me to farm or look for items that I need a lot easier. I think it beats playing the game in peaceful, since playing in peaceful also means that you won't get items that easy as well, because there are items that can only be accessible or obtained. God damn. Nice position. Items that are only obtainable with these guys. Time to go back. Need to make more ender chests. I also play Skyblock, but I think I need to. I don't remember making that kind of phone. Anyway, I also play Skyblock and OneBlock. Videos are in my YouTube channel. Lightning. So for my nether hub, I am still not sure what to do here. These guys, I'm not even sure why I started collecting them. Okay, so I know I have seen Mansion, but every time I change version, I also need to upgrade or update the map. Back then I was using Saeros map. Then not sure what happened, but it seems like I have not been able to get versions of Cyrus that will match the versions for this one. So I end up using Journeyman map, which is also being used by other Minecraft players. Not sure why I'm holding this line. There is a village here, which is not visible because the map. Nah. These guys will also not attack me. But I won't be messing with them because I have villagers in my base. I can use locate command, search for the mansion again. I plan to clear those trees and make another area here. So not sure what I'm going to do. What I'm going to do here. Either I will just get the villagers and breed them as well. I need these things. Yeah, I can use them for a build I am planning. Moss covered cobble. Once I make a moss farm, I think I will be making my own moss cobble moss. How do you call this? Moss cobblestone. Now, aside from gaming, I also watch anime. So, I am also planning on making a video doing some reviews or my own insight on anime that I watch, have watched, or planning to watch. I also do drawings. That surprised me. There's a loud thunder. If I end up disconnected from stream, that means either power went out or something else. Something may have happened to internet. Anyway, I was planning on just making an hour worth of stream, but I think I will be streaming for 2 hours. Just collecting some materials. Now for playing Minecraft, I'm not a technical one, and I jump topics again. What was I saying again? Because of that sudden thunder. Yeah. Anime. So yeah, I was making blog reviews on anime that I'd watched. That was before my old account was compromised because of being stupid. Because other than being a gamer, I am also knowledgeable in fixing computers, printers, and I was doing something which involved me looking for a software that will reset an Epson printer. I ended up downloading a file which I know I saw it in the directory that says it is the one that I'm looking for, but ended up it was not. So yeah, I effed up big time. I think this should be enough for now. If I find more, I will be getting them. So yeah, I effed up, damaged my social media accounts, my old channel, my old Twitch, my old YouTube channel, my old Facebook stream page, my old Facebook account, and yeah, there was a lot more that I lost. My Deviant page, but I was able to get those drawings from that Deviant page. I made a new one. My old I also have a Discord, and those connected to me on the Discord after my account was compromised said that I was sharing risky messages, risky sites. So I told them to just remove my just remove me, my old account, from their accounts, and I made a new account which is not connected to them. But yeah, making a new account is not always a good one because I've lost a lot of contacts. But anyway, I've recovered a bit of those contact people that I was having important conversations with, but I also lost quite a lot because those channels were on its way to being affiliated, especially my Facebook stream page. My Twitch page back then, I think I have a good number of followers, but I don't know if I can retrieve it because even the email that was connected to it was also compromised. So yeah, sad, but at least I have to be much more careful next time. So I was planning on building another computer just for doing repairs. VPN is another one. I got one when I was playing Nike because one of the previous updates I was having trouble connecting. So one of the players said that in a post on Facebook that VPN it works, and yeah, so I found a VPN that works for me. It is free. I'm looking for free stuff. Sometimes free stuff can be risky, but that one was good enough. I use it from time to time. And I think I will be doing drawing stream as well one of these days. I was planning to do one, but I was not in the mood for making drawings, so I decided to just play. One of my plans were making a drawing stream, sketch stream, while putting this Minecraft on AFK mode in one of my farms. So I'm not sure if my computer will be able to handle that. Another reason for me thinking if it can handle it, because I am using a hard drive again because my SSD failed, died. It cannot be used anymore. So luckily I have a hard drive that is still working, but I am planning to buy a new one. That plan was scratched because I am out of work, out of job. I am jobless. So another reason why I am on stream, I am hoping to get enough followers both here and on YouTube. If I can earn a bit, that will help. That can help a lot. Reason for me when I became jobless was because I got involved in an accident. I was driving a motorcycle. I was on my way home from work, a graveyard shift. I was not driving sleepy. I was able to get some sleep from my work before I went home. I was given a break by my team leader. I was working in a call center. My team leader gave me time to sleep that day. So I know I have enough energy to get home. I was not groggy, I was not what do you call it? I was not that sleepy. I was able to rest my eyes and sleep a bit for a few minutes. Although I know it's not enough, but it was enough for me to drive home. But I was lucky enough because some guy, another motorcycle rider, ended up rear-ending me, hit the back of my motorcycle really hard. That was the time when I was letting a car, Uber, or I think Grab, we call it Grab here in the Philippines. It was trying to get somewhere. I think it was a U-turn slot, as the driver mentioned. And since my my motorcycle horn was not working properly, I decided to just let him through since he was already almost in the middle lane. It was a 3-lane road, and I was in the middle lane because the right lane there were cars parked near the sidewalk. Cars who were waiting for their passengers or whatever. I was supposed to be on that lane because most motorcycles here in the Philippines, we do have a motorcycle lane, and if a motorcycle lane is not available, most of us drive near the sidewalk, not on the sidewalk, just to be on the safe side. But since there were cars parked in that area, there's why are there anyway. Yeah, so I was letting that guy through, but I know there was no one behind me. I was checking my side mirrors, but after checking it, that was the time when I heard a screeching sound. My mind just went, oh no. I was hoping it will not even hit me, but I ended up getting hit. Did I do this? I went around. I went around. Yeah, damn it. That's good. That's supposed to go south. Anyway, let's get this back first. So yeah, that motorcycle rider hit me hard, real hard. I was not able to react properly. I guess that was when I said to myself that I should have just risked driving on the right side of the road, on the right lane. But yeah, my dad was telling me to drive on the right lane, but Too bad I don't have a dash cam on me, so I couldn't show what it looked like. So yeah, on that incident, my dad, was the one I called, and in the hospital. I was already in the ER. Maybe no, I said ER, and I was laying on the bed, and my left shoulder was painful. My left foot was also painful, and it seemed like I did not have any broken bones because even though the pain level was 8 and 9 for my shoulder, I was able to sit up with a bit of assistance, and when we got home, we did not stay at the hospital. Hospitals are expensive here, even though it was supposed to be a good decision to stay there, but it was not a good decision for our plans. So yeah, we went home after paying the bills, and I thought the guy who rear-ended me will help me a bit. Messaged him, gave him the bill that he will only be paying and was not planning on having him shoulder that much, because he was also a young guy, way younger than me. I am 44 and that guy was, I think, around 20. And I said, okay, this is what you're going to pay. The rest will be me, will be us. But for some reason he stopped messaging me, and now having a hard time looking for a job that I can do here at home, work from home, because my left foot is still painful. My left foot was, how do I go? Okay, let's go slowly. So yeah, it happened last October, and I was able to get my foot checked, I think 2-3 days after the incident. I already had it x-rayed, and it was discovered that I have 2 fractured bones, one on the shoulder, the humerus head on my left side, and my 5th metatarsal, also my left foot, was also fractured. So yeah, that was also the reason why I couldn't move my left arm that well. It was because it was broken on the humerus head, the lower humerus head. So I will be using this model. If this is the ball joint right here at the bottom, that part. Hello, Edric. Welcome to the stream. So yeah, my left shoulder was broken here, humerus head, and my 5th metatarsal on my pinky toe was also broken. Yeah, don't mind me. I will also be posting this on my YouTube channel. That's why I am doing some sort of narration or rambling. if my voice is clear, I think. So yeah, I am looking for the mansion or whatever. So yeah, yeah, broken bones stopped working. Trying to revitalize or word to get this channel up and running. It's kind of fun. And that's one of the reasons why the mod where aggressive mobs won't be attacking me helped, because when I was able to move my left shoulder, even though I was lucky enough that was not placed in a cast, but doctor was mentioning it would be much more helpful if I could get screws on my fractured bones, but we don't have the money for that. Way too expensive. And since the x-ray showed that my bones were in proper alignment, even though it was fractured, it will heal properly. My left foot was placed in a cast, and my left shoulder I wore a sling. So for 4 or 5 months my left foot was in a cast, and it healed up pretty well for 4, 5 months. November, January, February, March, 4 months almost. And yeah, a callus formed to mend the broken bones, and my left shoulder was healing as well, but according to the doctor it was quite slow. I think that's also due to me being diagnosed with diabetes years ago. It was borderline, and I was able to get through with it through diet, and I think that's one of the reasons why my bones were healing in a not so speedy way. But I was taking meds, vitamins for the bones, and painkillers. Took quite a lot of painkillers, but I only drank the painkillers when I feel the pain. If there were no pains, I was not taking those meds, except for the bone vitamins, and I think there was another medicine that I took. Anyway, hopefully this new Twitch channel gets some proper followers one of these days. Not sure how I can post my YouTube or my Facebook page here because I'm planning to do some sketch or drawing stuff. I really want to do that locate thing. There's a web page that will show me where stuff are in a map. Show me where structures are to be located. Okay, and I found that woodland mansion before, somewhere in this area, or maybe deeper. Wow. Wow. I miss those old maps that I played with. If only I took note of those. Oh yeah. If only I took note of those seeds. But one thing that I did notice in Minecraft, seeds that I played with in version 16 up to 18. I've been here. Okay, I've been here. Those seeds change after mountains and caves, I think. After that update, the map change. Okay, corn. Not sure why I did not get this back then, or maybe I did because there is this. So anyway, if I end up finding, I will come back for you guys. If I end up finding those seeds that I played with years ago in version 16, if by luck I find them randomly, I will see what it looks like in this version once I've updated it to this one. Because it was a good seed. I mean, huge mountain, and in that mountain it was a huge deposit of cobble, and it was an endless supply. I think it was a good chunk of area. I think it was 4 chunks at least that 4 to 6 chunks of mountain area that I was able to turn into a base, and I was doing the crazy stuff like mapping the area. I was on creative mode, flying all over the place using a map and mapping the area. That was when I still didn't know that Minecraft map seed world is so huge that it will be impossible to make a map of it. So I guess that is the reason why content creators that play Minecraft like Hermitcraft and Dream SMP back then, I know they had, I think, borders, world borders, where that puts up the limit where they can play. So right now, not sure how big my area is. So this is 0, and I am now, I think, $600 away. For someone who's playing solo, not sure this is a big one for me. But if there are other people playing here as a server, I think it is not that big because structures will be built in various places and farms, a lot of stuff. Okay, so this is not the place that I am looking for, but this is a good place to get sand. A good place to get sand, aside from looking for a desert. The desert that I found has only 2 pyramids. I'm still going to go back there because there is a buried pyramid that I plan to dig out and rebuild just for fun as a project. Tempted to do this. Aside from putting locate command, Where are you? Oh, okay. Jump face. So, okay. Structure. Woodlands. Spikes. Excuse. How do you search? How? Do you search? I can just go in, close punch into command locate. Chamber, Ruin Portal Mansion. Oh, there you go. Here I see 3,002. Negative 3,000. So yeah, let's go negative 3,000. Way about there. 3,000, 6,000. Dark Forest. Fine, let's go. Nautilus. I don't have the item to tame them. Lava. Yeah, if I don't have that mod, I will not survive this travel. This journey. So I'm not sure if this is the Wonderland Mansion that I have been to or another one. So hopefully I find this place before midnight my time. Because I am just planning to stream for 2 hours. Because I need to get to bed or do something else before going to bed. I will be testing my equipment if I can do a sketch stream using one of my cameras and stream myself doing some drawings, either anime, Marvel, DC, Image, comic book characters, or make some of my original ones. If I do end up getting a much more good inspiration out of something, I might start doing comics again. Back in high school, I was doing my own comics, inspired by reading a lot of comic books, Marvel and DC. I was still not that much into manga, but I was already borrowing some manga back then, and I have collected Metal Guardian Faust, about an android protecting a little girl who was being hunted down by other androids. It was much like Terminator type of story. And I think it was a 12 or 13 issue comic book, and nothing more follows. It was by Viz Manga, V-I-Z, or Z for some, and it is a good read. I think I have those kept somewhere. I have it in storage, and I want to check if they released more of that comic book, because it was left on a cliffhanger. I mean a really itchy cliffhanger. I mean the android that was introduced in the story, that was supposed to protect the girl, ended up to be an android who was once, well, androids were in fiction mostly were once human, and well, that android met a woman in one of their escape missions who seemed to have recognized the guy, called him by his human name, and there were flashbacks or something, I think. And there were no follow-ups for that kind of backstory for that character. And the manga finished for I think 12 or 13 issues. And I was waiting for more, but nothing came out after years of waiting. And that was way back before 2000. I graduated high school in 2000. Another manga that I was reading was Guyver and Battle Angel Alita. And other manga as well. Most of them. I will be reading these. I will leave those. There's more here. Let's come back for you. So yeah, and I have a lot of Marvel comics. I have the Death and Return of Superman comic. I don't have the Death of Batman. Well, my cousin has it. What else do I have? Way a lot. But that meant that will make up of a library of comic books. I feel like I've been here. No. I have not been here. koleksyon. I should have removed this stuff. Huh? Come on. Let's go this way, sideways. I have to go negative 3,000 and 6,000. Here, let me show you. Even with the mod that makes aggressive mobs not attack me, there are those that will still get me. So this mod is not pretty 100%. Where are you going? I need to show something. Oh, this one has thorns. There you go. So there will be some mob skills that will infect me, or that will get me. So if there is the one in the ancient city, if that guy can attack me, it will keep me alive. Our dog was blowing at me. Okay, 4,000. Dolphin. So yeah, boring video. Yeah, I know. I do plan on streaming other stuff aside from drawing. I think I will be making, yeah, that review, the anime review or whatever review I end up doing. I plan on making those, so I can make other interesting videos, content, because I do want to grow this channel. Got to discard it. Mining fatigue. Forgot. I forgot. Is there a cow here? I need a cow. I need your milk. If only ships have milk. Why does this guys have milk? I forgot. Sorry, 30 seconds left. Okay, so what to describe? Let's see. Nope, not stackable. This one. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. Oh yeah, I also don't do editing on my Minecraft or gaming videos. But I think I will be doing some. But I do edit some shorts on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page. I have reels and shorts making drawings and just a minor editing. One of the reasons why I end up editing, or two reasons. One is because it was for a job. I applied for a job for video editor. They weren't looking for anyone that has huge that has a lot of experience. As long as you have proof you can edit. So I made some. I studied editing, but I end up not being accepted, not even in an interview. So I applied on another job opening. It was a web developing job, and surprisingly, knowing how to use AI is part of their um, requirements. So I studied AI, ChatGPT, and since I also know basic HTML commands, I can do manual HTML um, internet build, since my course in college was IT, and HTML was one of the programming language that was given to us to study, to work with. So I have a fair amount of background, and since most um, website building programs that I've seen has similar commands to HTML, I figured it will be easy for me to understand. And if they are accepting those who knows how to use AI, it will be easy to get in. But I was just lucky enough to get even an interview as well. So that was when I was given a chance to apply to a call center, and yeah, I managed to get in. But sadly, because of the accident that I got into, I had to stop because my injuries will not allow me to get work. Because during that time, the pain on my left foot was already um, switching on and off to bearable to unbearable. I had to take up painkillers from time to time, and even my left shoulder was giving me a hard time to move as well. So right now I am looking for a job that I can do here at home and maybe grow this channel again. As I've mentioned, it will be a good source of income if I do end up monetizing some videos here, Twitch, YouTube, or on my Facebook page. Another suffering ship. So yeah, I'm making videos related to stuff that I know, like drawing, some anime stuff, movies that I've watched, making reviews on those. I think I can do it. At the same time, streaming, this is not my first or second experience in streaming, because I was also a host on an online show that reviews anime, and sadly that channel, that show was not even something that would earn money, because we weren't paid. There were three of us on that show, but we weren't paid. As far as I know, all three hosts were not paid. We were told that there is a chance that we will get paid. Yeah, and I was just hoping to get a travel allowance for us, for me. But yeah, ended up nada, nothing. I can make a farm here. Oh yeah, during the time I was working at our local government as someone who encodes PowerPoint presentation for the weekly meetings of the councilors, and I was hoping to get extra money from that hosting job that was offered to me. Again, that was offered to me. I did not apply for that. We were told that there was a chance to get paid. We were told that we will not be paid. So yeah, it was disappointing and a waste of time. So there were three of us. One was the guy who invited me on his Minecraft another ship. On his Minecraft server. He was an artist. He also draws fan arts like me, but he has been doing it way longer than I was, since my job was not related to making drawings, so I had to stop drawing. And the other one was a model and a cosplayer. So I was the only one who was into anime. I was the guy who was different from them, not a cosplayer, not an almost full-time artist, but I can draw and I was doing the research for our topics. Well, most of the topics, since since the topics were about a mix of anime, Marvel movies, and cosplaying. I think we managed to interview another cosplayer, but not even sure if that interview with that cosplayer was compensated. I guess that. But yeah, I have no idea what is the status of that channel right now, and I have no plans of checking it because the last time I did, I was grumbling real bad because what do I say? That channel had popularity. That production channel had brought popularity. It has other shows other than the anime thingy, anime review, and as I've mentioned, those other channels have sponsors. We were the only channel. No channel. That other shows had sponsors. Even one. At least one sponsor. So when I talked to the guy who was in charge of that channel, asking about a compensation, or even just give us a bit of allowance for travel, but there were none. We were given a smidge. I think the arts guy managed to get a bit of money since he was going to a movie, and I think he said he was going to make a review of it, but I'm not sure if he was given enough. He was given enough money for that. But whatever. I have other problems that I need to take care of, and where's that mansion? It should be here. If the map is correct, there should be one here. Seven. So yeah, hosting and reviewing anime is not new to me, since I also have a blogger channel, that's where I review anime. That's not here. yeah, I just need to get myself up and running, make a review, do research again, or revisit my old, if I can access that old page, get the reviews from there, rewrite it, because someone might say I copy pasted a review from someone if they were the ones who visited or something like that. If they did manage to visit that page before. So knowing other people, some will not mind or even check if I am the same person who just change accounts because of some trouble. But yeah. Where is the entrance? I don't know what it is. What? Where's the front door? Yeah. So once I get to the front door, I will be ending stream, I think. So already 2 hours. Already midnight. And I'm not sure if Twitch is stopping stream if I end up reaching midnight and 12. So yeah, the entrance right here. Yeah. Let's poke in. Let us poke a little inside. Let's see what they're attacking. Let's see if this is a mansion that I've been to. Only way to find out is check the library. If the library, if this is the one I've been to, I have already I think this is a new one. I don't remember seeing this. Nope, I think this is a new one. Okay, since I cannot get those items because I am loaded, let's just mark this place. Get back to it. Let's check the library. I will think this is a different one. Should have brought obsidian to make a portal. Back then I found a mansion with a huge portal here. This is a new one. There are a lot of secret rooms. The last one I went to does not have secret rooms. Okay, so I see lava, water. Yeah, I can make a portal here. Okay, so that's it for this stream. Yeah, I think I will be ending stream here. I think I will make a mini base here off stream since there will be a lot of trees to cut down, and that will be way too repetitive, and I already burned too much time just getting here. So yeah, that's it. Nice cat. That's it for this stream. Thank you for watching. Do hope to see you again next time. And I don't really say this a lot. Like, share, follow this channel, and I do hope to get this channel to grow and see the fruits of my labor. So again, thank you for watching. Have a nice day.